Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Feel Good workout, where my mother-in-law will hopefully be joining us shortly. I am streaming live on YouTube, Zoom, Facebook, and Instagram to help as many people as I can to feel good. So please share with your loved ones. These sessions have all been saved on YouTube. We're going to be doing a very nice, short 30-minute session today, as I have another work commitment straight after. But we're going to start on our chairs. Mummy will be here to demonstrate seated. I will also demonstrate standing exercises. This whole workout is low impact, suitable to all ages and abilities, whether you are just a beginner to exercise. We will be covering my Feel Good fitness prescription. If you are in a care home, which many of you are, or you know anyone in a care home, I would love to get all these workouts out there. Whether you're perimenopause or menopause or whatever you're feeling today, here she comes, Mummy is here. We're going to start with a lovely breath snack. Good morning. Good, thank you. So we're going to keep this one a little bit short. You can go on my YouTube channel and play another exercise snack, or on my Instagram straight after if you've got a bit more time. We're going to start with a new breath snack today, and it's the Brahmari breath, which is the hummingbird bee breath, I should say, and it's supposed to help us calm if you have any pain or headaches in the head. It's supposed to help soothe the forehead, lower the heart rate, help us think more clearly, let us be less irritable, a little bit calming for the body and mind. So we're going to quieten the mind. All I want you to do is rest your hands on your lap, literally doing a 1-minute breath snack. Focus on your breath, just see how it feels. Mine is always raised when I'm about to go live. The fight or flight system can be in, the parasympathetic nervous system is what we want to get nice and calm. If you can now, we're going to try and keep our mouths closed for this breath. And we're going to put one finger, probably your thumb, on this soft part, Mummy, of your ear. So just where your earlobes, and you're almost closing your ears. So we're just going to put a finger here. You can rest of your fingers on the top of your head. And we're going to just try and breathe in and breathe out with your mouth closed with a little humming noise. Breathing in normally. And using that exhale with your mouth closed, just drawing a lovely humming noise. Just trying a couple of rounds of this. Breathing in, closing your ears, breathing out with a lovely humming noise. 2 or 3 more rounds of this in your own time. Inhale, exhale with the hum. Lovely positive inhale, exhale, humming it out with your mouth closed. Last round, breathing in. Exhale, come through your pursed lips. Releasing the thumbs away from your ears. You can bring a hand over your eyes. Slowly open your eyes, let a little bit of light in. Exhale, remove the hands. How do you feel, Mummy? Quite powerful, I thought. How does everyone feel on Zoom? I can really feel that. We only did about 5 or 6 rounds of that humming bee breath. Something new today for our breath snack. But I hope it just centers you and helps you in any anxious or stressed moments. Come back to that little toolkit. We're going to start with a bit of mobility, our mobility snack of my Feel Good prescription. We're going to start with a lovely Feel Good hug. Seated or standing, open the arms out, breathing in positivity. Exhale, give yourself a big virtual hug from me and Mummy. Rounding out the back, tucking the tailbone under, chin to chest, almost like a seated or standing cat-cow. If you've got a loved one near you, or a colleague if you're at work and you're giving them a lovely feel-good hug, I'm going to give one to mummy, or give yourself another feel-good hug. We're releasing a bit of oxytocin, the love hormone. We're then going to start with our arms, just breathing in like our feel-good finish at the end of all my workouts. Exhale any negativity. We're just going to keep this movement going. We can add some marching of the feet because we are warming the body up, raising the heart rate. We're just adding in a new bit of movement to really wake up the body, the muscles and joints that are craving a bit, and hopefully to help you feel good physically and mentally and reduce risk of so many chronic illnesses. Beautiful, and relax. We're going to do a bit. My hands are always cold, especially in the UK at the moment. We're going to do a bit of pointing and flexing. So I've got a palm tight, pointing and with our feet. So we're going to try and coordinate the movements to keep our brains fit. I'm pointing the toes away, lengthening the fingers, and then my fingers go into a fist as I flex the toes towards me. You've got a leg extension going here, so you should feel the thigh muscles working here. They're going to really get nice and strong. Those quadriceps that help support and protect our knees. Breathing in and exhale, completely keeping that lovely breath going through this workout. Can you feel it? And relax. Good. We did quite a few there. Did you feel those thigh muscles? Wake up. Brilliant. Let's do the other side. Pointing and flexing. Brilliant. If there's any exercise you can't do today for whatever reason, find something that you enjoy. So you can come back to any of these. Pointing and flexing. To really feel the stretch. Good. And keep your thigh muscles lovely and strong. Great for circulation, especially to my cold fingertips. Breathing in, breathing out. One more and relax. Brilliant. If we have a band, a pair of old tights, even something with a bit of stretch like a gown tie, we're going to do my famous shoulder flossing, which I did in a lovely workplace wellness event for LinkedIn yesterday as well. We're trying to get the full range of movement. If you can't move your arms all the way up and over with straight arms, keep practicing, keep flossing every day, just like your teeth. We can bend the arms. So we're going to take a breath in. You can bend the arms. Try and keep it as the band comes up and over. If you haven't got a band, do not worry. You this exercise without the band. The band is just giving you a bit of resistance to keep those muscles lovely and strong. We're really using this as a bit of mobility still to get the full range of movement in our shoulder, ball and socket joint, which can get really tight when we're sitting for long periods. Inhale, exhale when we're hunching over technology and laptops and phones. How are we doing? If you can do this in front of the mirror once a day, just to check if your arms are symmetrical. Like I said, it's very common for people to stop. You don't have to go all the way up and over. This whole workout, we've got our belly buttons engaged towards our spine. Lovely straight back. Breathing in, breathing out. Ooh, can you feel the little burning sensation now, Mummy? Yes, so it's the lactic acid. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Brilliant work. We're going to do a bit of rotation for our rotator cuff here. So all I want you to first practice, 18 tins here. Elbows are going to get tucked in. We're going to do a little shoulder shrug to reset our spine. You can go all like this. Even me, certain times of the day, I want you to remember to move the shoulders up, back, and down. So can you see that lovely posture that you've got? We're then going to hook our elbows in towards our sides. My palms are facing up. I'm going to glue them there, and I'm going to try and move my hand out to the side. I'm exhaling, inhaling. Like, how does that rotation feel? Where can you feel that? Let's target the muscles. Good, in our shoulders, maybe in your biceps as well. If you have a pair of old tights or a resistance band, you can add this in. So we're going to just do about 10 repetitions today. I'm teaching you lots of little tools here that you can snack on through the day with my exercise snacking. Any little moment you get, you can keep your band at your desk, at your sofa. Can you see how that feels, Mummy? To keep your wrists strong as soon as you hold any weights or resistance band. Keep it straight to your forearms, squeeze out and in. How far are they going today? I can feel that now. Can you feel the activation in your arms and shoulders? Does it feel okay? Yeah. Keeping those elbows glued in. And one more. Great. So I'm just teaching you lots of different ones, lots on YouTube. Every week is different. We're going to tie the band or your tights around your thighs now. We're going to come seated. If you don't have a band, you're going to just do a simple squeeze out and in. So this is the easier version of this exercise. If anyone wants to try it with the band, you might not like it. So it's up to you whether you use it. I'm going to tie my band around my thighs. So you could use your tights here, just creating a bit of resistance. And tight, I would say, but so that you've got enough movement to push the knees out and in. My feet are about hip width apart. My back is lovely and straight. I want you all to smile because I want you to enjoy this. And we're squeezing out. Now really take those lovely neurons from the brain. We want to keep those brains fit to reduce risk of things like dementia and Alzheimer's through the power of exercise. So I'm really focusing on the outer thighs and the inner thighs. Can you feel this? Yeah, good. She is so concentrating. Good work, Mummy. Squeeze out. Well done, everyone on Zoom that I can see. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, wherever you are, out and in. Give me 3 more. You can do more repetitions. I'm just showing you a little snack today. You can take some ideas away and practice this when you've got a moment watching TV, sitting around. You could be doing a little bit for your body and mind. And one more. Did you feel it? Great. Everyone on Zoom, do you feel that one? It's very personal, so you can practice that one again. We are going to start with a little bit of cross-body aerobics. So, Mummy, you're going to stay seated. We're going to reach out. We'll go the same direction. One foot comes out, other arm is coming across. I just want to warm you up a little bit. We go into our strength snack, which you know is the most exciting for me. I'm very passionate about strength training. Now here we can go fast, we can go slow. Any of my more advanced or regular participants, you could even add a little light baked bean tins, or you could add some light dumbbells here if you really wanted. We could go a little bit faster. We're going to go for 10 or take it slow. Rest if you need to. Last 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Brilliant. Now I've shown you that move. I'm marching it out, but you could, as an active recovery, so in the periods where I do talk and I'm very hot on form, I'm obviously teaching people globally here. I've seen already on Zoom, we've got global participants. So I keep talking to make sure I give you all the teaching points in these workouts. And one of my lovely ladies, Aisha, commented on that on the Zoom at the end of last week when I talked to everyone, saying that it's great that I'm constantly reminding you of what to do. When I'm talking, your active recovery today could be this lovely cross-body movement. Bit of old 80s aerobics it reminds me of. Or you could It's really listening to your body. And on this one, you can really stretch out and feel that love side movement. Again, different planes that we can work our body just to get it moving rather than sitting on our sofas behind our desks, which is so common, just adding a bit of movement in your day. So that's your option, or you can rest when I'm talking. We're going to start with our strength now. We're going to do sit and stand, but I'm going to talk you through, obviously I've mentioned up to the age of 100 and doing my workouts in care homes. How incredible is that? So if you're not able to stand, we're going back to the leg extension that we did at the beginning. And this could just be because maybe today you want to do something easier even, and you are able to stand. One way to add in the leg extension, Mummy, if you want to undo your band, which I've got mine very tight, is something I've demonstrated before. So if you have just practiced this one, this is quite a nice one to do on the sofa. You can do a leg extension with the band under your foot. I'm holding it quite tight. It's up to you how you hold it, but it just adds a bit more resistance. Can you feel that?
Horse riding.
What's that?
Horse riding.
Horse riding? Riding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Revelation.
What, on a pilgrimage or when you were younger?
Yeah.
Oh, she's so cute. It's reminding her of horse riding. I've put a smile to my face. So lovely that it brings back the memories. You know, I often say that in these workouts. Good. So you can hold out for a few seconds. Are you practicing this on Zoom? So anyone that is not able to stand, I'm giving you another little option of this leg extension. We will even it out. I think a lot of you have been practicing this. You can add a hold in. It's an isometric hold here, tightening these quadriceps. And how many people have told me that their knee pain has gone? Mummy's osteoarthritis has gone from our work. We can do from home the power of exercise. If you're able to sit and stand, we've got our chair. We're all going to activate, knees going out in line with your toes, hands placed on the chair to start. I keep the weight in my heels so I can actually see my toes as I'm coming up. The knees don't go too far beyond them, and I'm coming down. We've got the chair. This is level 2, where you just go up a few inches, already activating the thighs, the glutes, all the big muscle groups. My stomach muscles are in, and I breathe out as I go up, and I inhale as I come down. Does that feel okay? Level 3 is coming up, maybe unaided, all the way, using your stomach to keep balance. You touch down, and we breathe out. We squeeze all these muscles. So we've got the chair, right? And we are on our chairs so many hours of the day. Why not add your little squats in? Every time you've been sitting for too long, just give me a quick squat snack. 10 repetitions even, 3 times a day. Maybe that is the homework, everyone, yeah? So here we're just doing 3 more without any weights. The next level, which I will take you to after this is where the fun and games comes with strength training, bless you, is to add in some weight over your body weight. I will put the heating on. It's very hot in here, but let's stick that on now again. This lovely weather in the UK is still freezing. So if you are able, so here's your rest. You can rest. Did you all feel that? Are you thinking about the muscles in our legs? We're doing a little bit of cardio, active recovery here. Optional. If you want to rest after that first and you can. But amazing participants on Zoom. I can see most of you moving. So well done if you are up for this little challenge today. I'm going to teach you the next level up with these squats. That's fine. We can add in some weight. So I've suggested, if you've been doing my workouts for a while, you could, and if you're finding the weights easy, you could add in a rucksack even. This is a perfect exercise to add a bag on your back. You can make it heavier and heavier as you progress slowly over time, not overnight. I've obviously got kettlebell, got some laundry bottles, she's got the dumbbells, whatever takes your fancy. We're going to go for 10 more today. So this is your 10 repetitions, perfect reps. Let's go. Squeeze up, slowly control down and up. That negative part of this squat going down is, I think, research is showing even more important for our brains than going up. So it's really linked to building cognitive function and growing our hypothalamus in our brain, which is, the core bits that we want to really boost. Brilliant. Can we go slower even? Breathe out, breathe in. I'm going to show you one from the side because I'm checking that my knees are visible. Down and squeeze up. Are you squeezing your stomach, your thighs, your glutes, all the way up? Good. 3 more, Mummy. How many have we done?
We've done 10.
We've done 10. Should we do a bonus 2? If you're tired, please rest. All the way up. Relax. Well done. We are working a little bit quicker today because we're doing a shorter workout. What I want you to do next is go to the wall if you are used to wall press-ups. If not, I want to show you the chair option. Mummy's going to go to the wall and I will demonstrate as well. But first I'll show you the seated option, which is hands on my thighs. I'm going to try and work my upper body muscle, the nice big compound movement, multi-muscle, multi-joint, hands on my thighs. I'm going to try and come down, bend the elbows 90 degrees and push away, breathing out. It's actually quite effective, even seated, for those that can't stand. Or if you're stuck on Zoom calls, you could just add a few of these, but really focus on the muscles that we're working. Mummy's got a beautiful line from the top of her head straight down. So we are not bending at the hips. We've got everything lovely and straight. As she goes towards the wall, inhale, exhale. I'm going to just quickly switch over so I can demonstrate. Ooh, nearly lost my stand there on Instagram. So keep going. You're aiming for about 10 repetitions, of these lovely sit and stands. There we go. Are we going to be able to get my tripod to sit here on Instagram? Mummy, tell me when you've done your 10.
Done.
Yeah, done. And go into the cross-body aerobics. I did try and move my tripod there, but we will go back to how we were on Instagram. There we go. So, if you are by the wall, you can move your feet further away. We're going to try and go for another 10 today, just quickly squeezing in our main compound moves for our body. So her feet are a little bit further away. He's coming towards the wall. Inhale and exhale. I'm just having a look on Zoom. Everyone is looking fabulous. If you're seated, just do it seated. Good. Lovely. Can you feel it? All the upper body muscles is what we're targeting. Super work on Zoom. The progression here, if you want to play it back on YouTube, is to maybe go against a higher surface like your kitchen island and get your press ups in there. And when you've done your 10, roll out your wrists. Active recovery option today is this, because we're getting in our cardio here. Lovely. Reaching across, stretching it out. Well done, Mummy. Beautiful. Belly button to spine, even in these wall press ups. And this is where I started at the wall, all my clients, and now they slowly progress, many of them to the ground as well. How was Okay, brilliant. So we're going to add in one last movement today for our strength snack, which is going to be our shoulder presses. So again, without any weights, we're practicing the movement, seated or standing. If you are standing or seated, I'm not flinging my back. Everything is still and strong. And then it's just my hands mimicking a functional movement. We want to be able to put things up on the shelves ourselves. And we've got our palms forward for this different versions. But today we're going to bring the hands back towards our ears. Exhale, inhale. We're going to add in some weights for 10 repetitions. So here, do what feels right for you. Bean tins are perfect, lentil tins, chickpeas, whatever you want to call them. Plastic bottles, lawn bottles, we've got a whole selection. Mummy's got the tins. Exhale, inhale, brilliant. Keep it going, really focus. So I am sending those brain messages to the muscles that I am working. Here we're building muscle mass. We want to try and build as much as we can so we burn through the day. And strong muscles mean that our body remains sensitive to insulin. So it keeps our blood sugar levels in check to help reduce risks of type 2 and pre-diabetes. We can actually reverse type 2 and pre-diabetes through exercise, good nutrition, healthy lifestyle, sleep, mindfulness, all the tools. Ooh, we don't too many. Should we do? Is normally my counter and relax. Excellent. I hope you felt that in your shoulders, especially after the press up that you have done. Very quickly, I want to get in a balanced snack. So this is important. Balance every day, a little bit of balance, whether it's when you're brushing your teeth or when you're cooking. If you can't stand, I'm going to show you the hip circles. So Mummy's actually doing a balance. Let's do 10 seconds, up to 10 seconds, counting your head. If you're not standing, I've got my legs sticking out in a lovely extension, tightening the thighs. Amazing, Mummy. And swap. So keep your chair near you or your wall. You don't want to fall over. You want to aim for up to 10 seconds if you're able to stand, because of the amazing research that came out last year that lovely Andrew on Zoom, who's on with me every week, sent me about linking balance, even 10 seconds, to a longer life, in short. So really, really effective, but it helps reduce our risk of fall. You might feel a bit wobbly on one side, that's fine. You can practice later. We're going to do our hip circles as well. So if you're seated, I'm going to show you this one seated. Mummy's just going to face. Again, you can hold onto your chair, or if you're standing, hold your core muscles and try and balance maybe with your hands on your waist. We're doing 5 one way with the leg, little circle to keep our hips lovely and mobile. We know how tight they get, not just with sitting too long, but also with stress and anxiety can really build up in your hips and affect the rest of the body. How did that feel? So your supporting leg, if you are standing, is taking all your body weight. This is great for even runners where we want to correct muscular imbalances, athletes. So if you've got anyone younger, tell them the benefits of balance. They can start from a young age. And let's change direction. Well done, Mummy. Good. Even seated, I can really feel my hip, this ball and socket joint, getting a bit of movement. So really effective if you're seated for long periods. And relax. Amazing work. Wow. Really done. We are, oh my God, a bit of a timer there because I've got a big session for LinkedIn today. virtually, which is a workplace wellness one. We're going to finish. You've got a little bit of time for a minute of boxing. You know, it's my favorite stress reliever. The mental health benefits of exercise are amazing. If you want to grab some weights, very light, I'd suggest. These are going to tire me out. I'm going to do a few seconds of these with these dumbbells, but they're going to be too challenging for me today as well. So I'm listening to my body. I'm just going to punch out any worries, any stress. I can even go fast feet, seated or standing, or slow down. Let's go for 10 more seconds. I've got all ages boxing with me on Zoom. I can see you all. Well done. You can join on Zoom by getting the details. Join on my free newsletter on my website. And I have a lovely WhatsApp group. 3, 2, 1. How do you feel, Mummy?
Good.
Good. So that was a little blitz today. A very short 30 minutes, but it's gone so quickly, right? I could carry on if we didn't have the other session, but I didn't want to cancel today because I know so many of you joined me globally, and I'm so appreciative. And I didn't want to let you all down. So we're going to stretch. Did you feel your heart rate come up? Even in that minute. If you want to do more, please go onto my social media, YouTube or Instagram. There's lots on there, even on TikTok now. So we're going to stretch. This is the best part, the important part of my Feel Good prescription. Leg out, toes towards you. I have got the band or a belt. This is quite a nice one to hook around your foot. And we want to keep the leg lovely and straight. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. If you can reach your toes, you can reach your toes, your shins, your hands, wherever they fall. Breathe in, breathe out. Let's take a moment of self-care. Get the heart rate back down to normal, reducing risk of injuries through stretching, reducing the soreness that you may feel if you're doing any new movements. And roll up. If you really challenge yourself, you sometimes feel that delayed onset muscle soreness. So breathe in, do a bit more stretching, and reach forward. I personally can never get enough of stretching. I love it. Like my me time. Let's all do some lovely deep breathing here. The other side. Just really lengthening out from the top of your leg. Can you feel it all the way down? Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. And then engage your stomach. Slowly roll up to a nice seated position. We are going to hug one knee in. Just loosen out the hips. I've got my back nice and straight. Just circle out the ankle if you want. One way and the other. Beautiful, and the other side, just circling out, really, really hard to do 30 minutes. I have to cover every week, but it's good to give you an option where it's saved on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook. If you've just got 30 minutes, you can try this one out. We're going to do a final chest stretch, so like our Feel Good hug. Opening out, you can put your hands in the middle of your back if you want, just because we did quite a few press ups there. You may feel them. Breathing in, breathing out. And then similar to our hugs, you can either link your fingers and round out your back like you're hugging a tree, or of course, give yourselves a massive hug from me and Mummy. We're opening out the vertebra. Take a deep breath in here. And slowly unravel the spine. We have our Feel Good finish. I hope you feel better than when you started. Whatever you manage to do, it's better than nothing. Breathe in lots of positivity, everyone. Exhale any negativity, stress, tension, anxiety, all away. Mummy, could you do one in Gujarati for us?
Understand you, but I still picture on the later. Barishwar Kado, Bada Asuk Picharo Bare Kado.
Thank you. Lots of workouts saved in Gujarati from the beginning of the pandemic if you need them. Breathing in lots of positivity, hands knee at the top. Bring that positivity down to your heart center. Take a bow, smile, give yourself a clap. Thank you, Mummy, for joining me.
Thank you.
It's a wonderful Feel Good Friday. I'm going to now deliver a very big workshop for LinkedIn virtually. So yes, good luck. Thank you. I need it. Lots and lots of love, everyone. Thanks for joining.